You don't know these streets like we do.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Streeters Watching. This is our editorial. My name is DJ Slim. This editorial is proudly brought to you by www.mybet.africa, Aqua Blue Mineral Water, and a Gehog Distillery, producers of Herba Freak, Madingo, Kaiser Schnapp, and of course, my personal favorite, Castle Bridge. And I'm in Mo studio, I see, and the catch you any zoo with you, I say, it's a blind new day. It's a blind new day. Now, I dear bet you, Viano, a moonsem, dear, say bam. I know a day. That if I say that put and rain but then my mama Missima could be named Cansem Debbie and Chairman Sunday Tiara Hosam. As some depa and the meeting my catcher and say, wow, bet Biano. Comment session was here. Link be or Hokumiaso, na register on my bet.africa because you amount 10% cashback on all your losses. Ye. What can we bet in the office canonical, but we can now lusua. Sika udi lusu in a 10% yes are the amount. Asem depa we as a panam dema a Black Friday promo no and I'm there to when him says here. Obenum sanum sa papa and konomun kopia. Herba Freak Madingo Nina ewo homa a gig of fonsa papa and aba no. And of course, obenum so anum the essential vitamins and minerals a woman a fortified. Your friend Aqua Blue Mineral Water and no in some dame dema in a more professional way. And Ghana Armed Forces. It has been a very terrible year for the Ghana Armed Forces, if you ask me.
Yeah.
2025 has not been good for them. Because 2025, Yamu and a helicopter, Ghana Armed Forces helicopter, they share and watching a cobble from on the 8th of August 2025. And Chebia and a Ghana Armed Forces WO1 Penny back also. Training sa lashe yes civilians me one pharmacist and one lady happen to be the provost marshal eba and also so nanu ya be last 2 weeks more na we de yanka bi anhim enra yet studio I say recording na yet say say Ghana this year e bin so afri mu ani nyina no Ghana Armed Forces recruitment process ayekoso ewo nkran Elwak Sports Stadium NEC Inti ama chesa afidie Ghana Armed Forces back to back letterhead no omu PR department in there. It is one of the busiest PR departments in all government institutions. Me name so a busy crashing GTV for admin no.
That guy too is savage, eh?
No, that guy be hard. On a busy guy, but me say Ghana Armed Forces PR side in there. Almost and they always come up with, nice, not professional way of, disseminating information to the general public. But so far, what do we know about a incident? What are the facts of the case? Maybe the minimum say a recruitment process in all the regional capitals across the country. Minimum say because so in the north, because so Kumasi, because so on crime, because so Takrade. And Takrade, scenes from Takrade, a little bit worrying, where a flooded, but yes. Some argue all these things as the military itself, baby, yes, discipline, the highest order, you are supposed to be built tough to last long. So some of these conditions, and it doesn't attract. Attractive sympathy and mercy from the people. Training grounds now. Debbie, and your baby careful. Starting tema a wow, a shower day. What you see a power pump near your comedy. Into no you come.
I be so honey a book almost left. I see very now corner could you?
And you better.
I want to move.
Yes, I was here a review. There was a review.
Yes, power. Yes, you come with now. I didn't so say.
I just say, serve fast to get it. Blow back was I drink cables. So these are some of the facts of the case. He himself. This year, but on mommy figures, no.
And see, almost 28 casualties so far. yɛkyerɛ 6 ɛna Ephraim ɛna 5 and so ICU 12 in critical conditions and 5 and so stable.
These are the facts of the case.
These are the facts because I know say when he came out on assembly aba foforo na obia so ne sure na abasa na ye twene sa.
Any TikTok for no mo
yeah the same. Oh, eba na be mu say 12 na ewu but I think that the information has been brought out. I actually say 6 nipa 6
okay
na ewu so far but 12 no they are in very critical condition and
I think so mu use one statement you want say fairly critical. Na say soldier ni ka say fairly critical.
Na chere say civilian there you critical just say what's critical.
Soldier ni ka say fairly critical. Civilian Woni waso wonza say na otwon there's one I've heard because I've not been there but I've heard there's a trading process where they go through they use live ammunition of course of which 80% casualty is accepted and it's 80% casualty
training.
Like that's one part of their training that I've heard. Say live ammunition no use in the training and better it's kwa prepare yourself say na ukum. So these are the facts of the case so far. Facts being na
so this is from Sadiq Adams the X page. I'll say the forms were being sold for 200 cedis. People who purchased the forms were 60,000. So your calculation now that means the army is getting 12 million
cedis. Ghana cedis.
Yes. Okay. And now somebody will ask us can normally day. And if you do research, you know that when it comes to the recruitment, the first stage, it's the army themselves that funds the whole thing.
Yes.
Until they are saying that this is the monies that they'll use to fund the whole thing. People are raising concerns. You are looking for 4,000 people to recruit.
Yes.
Why do you sell tickets or why do you sell forms? For
events for we say tickets.
Why do you sell forms? Sorry, why do you sell forms for 60,000 people? Whilst you know, say the whole 16 regions, we have 4,000 there. So these are concerns that people are also raising.
Try your luck. We even though we are looking for 4,000, 4,000. And some gums be 60,000 now. At least 4,000 will be a try. You never know.
So we get the best of the best.
We get the best out of it. But oceans at least in me personally, the almost limited numbers now about from.
You are looking for
proportionally
4,000.
Yes.
Krana ode mami nyeni brief for krana ode men ka say e 4,000 men ka fa men fan say 60 80.
Even say for 8,000.
8,000.
Strike mu na fe o de wa yi be free.
8,000.
But 4,000 to 60,000.
60.
60.
Amazing.
Okay, so facts of the case na ni ehwe agu. Fact of the case that is also controversial. See, it hinges on some amokain. I said there are 2 videos. We would like our viewers to watch it because Honorable Afenyo Markin make his statement whilst now vetting committee also for the late Omane Boama in the defense ministry as the defense minister. Also make key claims be na wow. Now person chim say all grilling the crowd has and yes be your defense ministry now was say allocation be protocol allocation be eba na me paso mpesi ehwe video no na yebasisi e mu yehwembra.
And let me remind you on a lighter note that the fact that I'm grilling you doesn't mean that when you get there and you are supposed to give protocol allocation, you deny me. I'm telling you, you cannot, because yes, there is, and committee members benefited. Yes, there is something like that. When I was a defense committee member, your ranking, your members benefited. I am saying it on authority. They did. And they even had more than with the MPP members. They did. I'm not. That's a fact. Kennedy Japan was the chair of the Defense and Interior Committee. They benefited. So I'm telling you that when you are giving, don't think that because I grilled you, you will not allocate.
Honorable ranking member,
I did. Honorable ranking.
Akwaba. To buttress that, because we say we tea na asem na ochiremu or say na honorable Kennedy Japan. And also chairman for defense committee. Oya away. Say we dey I say the as a wasa akapo man wanye dey when opanyin no obedua mu no Kennedy Japan ono so kana asem with respect to the same incident esi enra ochiremu a mpanyimfo ni nyina obi anya protocol onim se nipa 4,000 na mo hwehwe mu ya dabre ya 4 mo kura awie mo a mo begina ho no de se ye betwitwa pictures keke na afi ye de akwakoye calendar ama we pacho mienti Kennedy Japan so
nye ya kura ni se emrantie ewu o makowu omo akata kura fa nipa na wie bagdo enna so boy sir sa no kuresi ameka no mafini no ba mo anso se minye di ma ye di ya no kura wo no you see omo kire se asani asabe omo nim nyansa politicians they be obvious omo nim nyansa cheri be I have been there before and I'm telling you say omo na fa nipa na wie no omo mpese ye beka se omo discriminate no ma shada ejagum moko die wie mu saa mu wie so ayam fam o ma fa nipa na wie na media me catch of play opa atuma me opa mentuma for the sake of the country and the party anybody a memma no post a wo beton adwuma mu me china to I will lock him up.
Welcome back. So these are also facts that we know.
Yeah.
First, na Bosremuka.
Yeah.
Say protocol but now the politicians or the people in the helms of affairs or more ankasa na akasi say the beba can't fact in home. And if you ask me the sad way if it is right or wrong, Ochiremu said even as at the time Honorable Afenyo Marcus James said even as at the time amo MPP for no motiso na NDC for kra no munya a lot of protocol allocation crashing even omoyi. But you realize that this is how our political system has been designed. Say in the runoff to election, every certain MP needs people to
be in certain areas.
Yes, beso ni mu amane ne campaign. Eno so konkrasi na sa bono na ohye. Ohye se mede mu beko soldier, mede beko fire service, mede inti these things we know like yenim se wo ho. Yenim pa. Amanfo bebre wo ho they've benefited from that. Do I think it's wrong? No, I don't think it's wrong. Do you know why I don't think it's wrong? Now they are citizens of the land. If you ask me, say in Crawford Frobi, Crawford bi, any form free baby, Eddie or my bad ya, and come more problem. But a Ghana for this year, and or more qualified near the or more yes, Edumano, when you're access for Frobina, when this process now is shorter, because we can't fight that system. It is impossible.
Baslim said, if you know that is how it's done. Why do you make it public? Because what I have here, even in this current parliament settings, we have 275
exactly
parliamentarians.
Much are 10 saying
10 cry saying
2,300 and who say 275?
275.
2,750.
They are leaving just a small number
for the general
public.
And no small number no. I for my for even ministries
recruitment
even if you're zeroing it down.
We have a link.
You're zeroing it down to say NDC because they have the majority now in parliament. And almost 183. That's almost so be at the 10 now. It still doesn't match the 4,000 now.
But the thing is, they need to fulfill the promises that they gave the people when they were on the grounds campaigning to be elected as members of parliament and also someone to president.
No problem.
They need to fulfill it.
Out there.
Yes, don't make it
for
general.
the citizens of
No,
the
but
country
they are just being
to go
honest.
through all this because some catcher say
More
recruitment dada. Now we a show of enko bi ansesa ne ba emfa ne nko because on no ban now so I have a chance. I have an opportunity to be in the military. Meanwhile, my selected the mobile select here.
Oh, Papa, how can I say it? And what you are saying is the ideal situation, of which, if you ask me, this is by far the most honest statement any politician has ever put out in Ghana. For two sitting MPs, one sitting MP and one running for the flag bearership of another political party.
Yeah.
The most honest statement of Metimia Aka Enye. That be omucha intro. We do much who say Adiano 4,000 near no. Yeah, ne dem.
Protocol.
Oh, yeah, ne dem me. And yes, will be me who. Okay, my mucha so now.
But Slim, there's another concern.
Me who
Another concern is the youth rallying behind and actually racing for this to be part of the army, is it not? Shouldn't that be concerning to young citizens of the land?
No, okay.
Because if you have the vibrant youth,
yes,
because social numbers are a core, Elwak, and I say Baba Yara, and all these places are like youth and Kofobibri. Shouldn't we as citizens
be worried about it?
No,
we should not. We shouldn't be worried. This is a sign that they love the country and they want to protect the country. And if you ask me, this is a political answer. So I feel it. So I feel it. This is, as a politician, this is a sign that they love the country so much and they are willing to risk their life for the country. It is a sign that the country is moving at a pace that they love and they are willing to protect it with all their strength and might.
Slim, Pacha, which political party do you believe?
This is SPP, Slim political party.
Yeah, or comes to me money pioneer.
Exactly.
So what I say, but they going for the job, I don't fault them in any way because at the end of the day, after recruitment, training because it is what they come near any brain acquire, honor near best sonation, near exactly. Into me, them going there, I don't have a problem with it. But this should also raise concern when it comes to the number of unemployment. As a youth, near Tedas, ya brawa, near Fanny Crab. The boys, he be a measure, which will be a bassan and a Slim. You can say military near
we are so many money. Eki say
Oba to my man was so it's something that raises a lot of concern because as a CC our mind him send your worker say because of love I don't think they want to go to war or go and
Nasa Ghana forces, Ghana military. You call what? Check papa. And I say, "Grana make us say, in Kiani to go for more friendly one be friendly match be. Bibi. Oh, I check up me tea. Me who be that? Tina may suggest they say." Oh, say Mali money at the idea. And that's on the joke, on the lighter note. But on the opposing side, say first, my campaign promise and for your mom more power. On the opposing side, this also is a great risk.
Yeah.
If we should be alarmed and we should be concerned as a country if we see majority of our able-bodied men queue and stand in the sun just to go and hold a gun, of which sometimes they don't even know who they are going to fight. Meanwhile, there are lands over here, fertile lands that are brantia with betia keti. So we are wondering so bedroom food, kabetima do phone kabina ka supply keduane abugana. But case ne say aban ne nhihye ye bi na enko yie. Nti se motoma me na me ba ban mu a, mesesa no I will make agriculture lucrative. So I said, "Be ya obi adwene enko military enko fire service, enko say, and that is how politicians are treating us.
Yeah.
They are not willing to tell us the truth. So one will come and tell you the be favor no. Another one will come and tell you because asem no os flip on style be a favor will be. But the truth of the matter is, unemployment is on the rise.
Yeah.
What is the current government doing to make sure that the notion of a stable income that is at the military of that yenim, say security agencies need your omu pay and delay.
Yeah.
Wachina nkwa money delay a problem aba. Into omu de no 15th edi
na esu
and no na ama obia and they are well paid.
Oh yeah.
And na ama obia ni abre a opeso okobi. Yembe postu no mane nko Ukraine Russia
ni asisa mo
yes say bi koya
obia be steady ngaba ye obia
say
you don't say you
there 2000 koye and a 50 aba na 2000 akọ na 30 aba we sure say nka boom no exactly but ehọ akoye baby a ahoto dey ewo ho nti wo ya analysis what baby now first sheet now we +1 it ya ban aduma ben pa no metima ya azie mo betom ya military count.
But in all no,
it carries a lot as our respect.
Yes.
It will respect.
Your uniform no.
It will respect.
Walking around, yeah.
It will animonyam wom. You ka soldier, animonyam wom pa. And I hoto ho. And then mam ko she obi e. Boko 6 months you go grill me where you are sutwarewa. We me ba kra na me swati.
Eno na azizi ya grill sa na okwa na oba na wunya hwenya na ode na mbobbo amanfo sumo drugstore ni.
For me, I think it's an Islamic and it's an escape for people struggling.
Exactly.
Because aside peacekeeping, and maybe a national gathering, the military is not used as much as police for no.
Exactly.
Because the police there, you are supposed to be visible here and there. Military, no, technically, and what's
they are the last resort.
Yeah, they are BBI critical near the Omaba.
Yeah.
And it's not like fight, you be prepared war. Any other. So at least when you unya quite okay.
So assembly nyina emdra DSC the better partner say ahwe this year.
Yeah.
Yahwe Ghana this year able body and I think the mimi thing say and correct me if I'm wrong say omo free ni nyina ye ma.
Yeah, that's what I also heard. Yeah.
Yes, omo lose omo life ni nyina ye ma. And these are human beings on beside to me come to my wama for nipa fro na.
Yeah. I
said be man point to me wo.
To me nka so we mu ye nipa bi anka na future no mbeba be ye.
That's the future now.
Went asema make yansi. Akwa na wo ye signboard no. No trust na na egbokuru yi ho ban. Na no trust na egbokuru yi no mbechi no. Ti we imagine say mami soldier wa wo ne ba discipline obey instill wa kwada nim and all that we are going to have more better people in society especially because mami soldier nia don't fuck around
you don't mess up.
But
this comes to the point that we need to do better as a country. You know, the fact say biamekwa kwahwehwe adwuma no shouldn't be a dev ground. For me, I feel that there were so many measures that could have been put in place. And might be saying it could have been avoided. Because I heard one of the MPs, I know more or can say, I say, you were military, you were navy, and everything. You know, they were all assigned to different days.
Yes.
So, and different days, you know, to say, and right say, I saw munina. Ebe boom, ewo hono. Yeah, sometimes citizens ye blame abani at the end. Sometimes to let's adhere to simple protocols. And I say in bi o hwa ye catch ya mama yentie kakra.
So omuma information say they we ye nkofu we ebatobia nipa na be
say bia na ye ne say bia wan ban onye adwuma no. Nti ye ne say bia ya ma. Say nti na make say at least we have a lot of stadiums.
But then this is a basadi organizational problem. It's just an organizational problem because there's an entry point into Elwak Sports Stadium. Enti nipa na eba ehɔ na ano na mubusa military for na eba military bukura megaphone na.
No, but Slim, we share videos now. Some people even were standing on top of
buildings.
Where, you know,
yes.
All Wax Sports Stadium. Where, you know, Ojinaso.
And all man now.
So at a point, Omuka say Omunku echi no. I think that was when people felt yes. And I said even the organizers no were like moon creative space. Maybe a young and then be up and then
I'm saying organizational issue because say you know the capacity of the place. Nipa ne babro so ama maka bi amunyina say. Nipa ne ba na mutimu se ba bia duru adwuma numbers we ntimi fa nya adwuma. Ntimo amaka munyina ha. Ye wie we mu a na maba. Batches. But as an organizational issue, but for the fact say NTMNC and some of the comments are about hono. And no, a little bit unfortunate, especially one of the Pusiga MP.
Yes,
one lady by friends.
Ladi Ayamba.
Omzo Pusiga MP.
Yeah.
Personally maintain doing that on and yeah, Boninso say maintain doing that. Because menye politician. And that means free chrome.
Yeah.
No. But as some now kind I trigger a lot of conversation on social media. Na me pese ehwe. Ni tie ni Pusiga is an MPP one, me boy.
No, the MP is an NDC.
Oh, NDC MP.
Yes, not NDC.
Okay.
NDC.
And we they were ye
and she's been serving in parliament for 4 terms.
4 terms.
Yeah, the 6th parliament, the 7th parliament, the 8th parliament, and the 9th parliament.
Hey.
She's a opinion or
watch it.
I know someone can.
Yeah, she's been consistent from 1 to 4 different.
Well, mo patcho me hwe de course of parliament and rabra information e could do ho say ya this year mo from say 5 and 6. 6 Efrim e Wax Sports Stadium. Pusiga MP fa ekwe.
But I want us to all take solace in the Almighty Allah. There is nothing that happens that doesn't happen at the right time. This is what the Almighty Allah has ordained for them. Today is their day. No matter how, no matter what, no matter who was there, as what, even if we brought all the presidents of the world to sit there as ministers or whatsoever, once today is ordained for them to die, they will. And this is what has happened. Unless you don't believe in the oneness of God, unless you don't believe in the oneness of the Almighty Allah, it is not anybody who wanted them to die. There is no single officer there who wanted even one single soul to pass.
Welcome back. So what the aba?
Pusiga MP the aba.
Pusiga MP the aba. Nah.
It's not funny. I was there's a video I CC and if you it will infuriate you. So what I say. I know say he was trying to be motivational.
No, she did because only of Allah atade and share. And she was coming from a very peaceful point of view. It is very peaceful.
But the timing was wrong.
Simon, and send your car, no. And me, I don't agree with her when she says nothing could have stopped it. Just say, not just say, no. I mean, she said, told me, be a moment, let's leave God out of certain things because nipa yankas and near my near my be and yen she say, be a yen to me film go up, and no to me a kunipa. So a baby or honoma, yes, a man call. Now one casa cocoa rahonum now with tea and yamin a coon. One a coon. So I say, and you know, me feel said there are so many things on the ground, so no, it could have been controlled or it could have been avoided. Sabi one free ni fear say, maybe the young people say me rambe wo me nim the slim kaba me
Madam me. Unim. higher conversation on this one, right? It's said there are places that you will twa. Near maybe kuno is different from other places. Your chances of survival, baby, are less than baby. Until and they say painful baby say a wood to see a swat on chanting. Near wood to a manemu because time I only am an height and a crab baby pen. Nakilama no genesi and so onya 2-inch grana still watching. You may be cool a developing country. Any underdeveloped country, advanced country include. And it's the same God that is operating there, the same Allah that is operating there. And on one unless a two, Allah no ye two, and I say Yankupon ye two, of which I don't believe that. A back open union, I assume. Yami back open union.
So what makes theirs different?
I didn't know more. BBC, and I'm not saying this say or what a torrentium see a torrentium see. But Nipana I see you or Muniama be brave, and now to Muniama be brave to the extent say. Niama more control so make me say wuni power more the ombeye.
American.
So a typical example is military. So who go soldier? Our advanced country are number 1 in town forms. Number 2, you fail BBI online. Recruitment day no munim nipa do a eba per session. O ma avoid this hard way. Inti sa wo ba as an MP now ya ma mic. Now sorry I represent the good people of Pusiga. And this is Ghana. What in Ghana. And this is what you say.
It's disappointing.
Nyankopon penny no kwafo.
It's disappointing.
Obo ade ne penny ye no kwafo.
So nobody could have stopped it. So even president to cry na ye place your mo ho no ma. Enka
obo ade na ma ya dwene. Nyankopon ma ya dwene. Enu nti na sesesie se me sori free ha. Na me kogina ka kwan mu ha. Seka eba. Embebo me a.
Embebo wa.
De bo me na me hwere me nkwan.
Enya nyame
woni mo hwe.
It's your own decision.
Aya me decision. Se me te ka mu na ka me nam kwan me nam so. Enye. Na man mu ha ye nim se Kumasi Accra road enye. Na ka ba ko swervo poto. No mu kosia se den. No mu wu a. Osase nyame na yes ade. Meanwhile, nyame ama ya dwene se mu betima ye dual carriage we kwa tu ne kwa aha. We nso kwa ha. Mo mu nhia mpo na ye reduce the risk involved in say head on collision beba nyame ma ya sa adwene ntisi yentimi anusu sa adwene na o sa blame nyame ana o say ka to ase nyankopon animonyam nyame mpeni pakum
yes nyankopon fa ne boa onto ne ntem tiche se bibia na ye de ahye nyame say nyame ene ye simple things are African leaders Ghanaian leaders are sebe yato abayi omo edi omo si anim so omo mmoa yen na omo navigate the system into a better place no omo de bibia chese menim sisi asaban no anase leaders no so omo boa ye o so omo kunyo simple structures that could be put in place ebe ma the ordinary citizen crown ho atono no a problem big problem
video ni ye kra some of the parliamentarians no more panacho
so mama
say ode but she had to finish. You see, a typical example is that akwala ofie. Na ebia you have this fire something around, and I say jawa your sense, and as unyansa bekacho say, don't allow the kid to get to where the fire is. So you put measures in place about block akwala from getting there. It's what about this same scenario?
The same
Imagine if the organizers were thoughtful of the people who are going to be there. Now, from where senior Islamic you allocate way far. And I say the points no, moye ni bebre. Ye vote here. Every assembly bibia ye call ye na ye nko sports stadiums here ye call vote.
One place, the whole of Accra.
Yes. So you need you see, I was say, I'm sorry to say this, but I run a dorsal. We need to be serious.
Sad enough.
I was here started your dream.
Sad enough. Mpanyinfo imu die and omumba. Eka sankrofo ya.
No.
Se obi kra person ne bakra ekoka ho a obetena fie be feel form na man. You be ye bibia de amano.
And the protocols, even in this situation, this 6 ladies here, this 6 ladies here, imagine saying an army personnel, the bar,
that is only when it will trigger a reform.
You would see that the conversations wouldn't have been. Woman no nya that opportunity to say what she's even saying, you know. And the way the force now, they would act on it, no. But these are, excuse my language, mere citizens are.
The shock of my life, the first shock of my life, cultural shock, was being in an advanced country. Me say emergency as a baby shit. Fire service took a echo. The first shock I'm here say fire service car need 2 ambulance the police the say enye baako na echo.
They work hand in hand. They work hand in hand.
Opa, my problem being seen among friend 911. Police car 2 ambulance ka ho. Fire service ka ho. Omudru baby na bia bua to kwama so mutwa so mu yesi ya. Eno fire service for was hard to Ubedru ono be a prayer ambulance hona. Omo reduce the risk of say ye be lusu. Corona ye da bia ye ti aye say ha no ye nyame man. Aha no nyame doye because prekese if you ha no. Ye ne adwini nipa ho. Ye nwini nipa ho nchen broni na or ye say da bia say omo de omo be kɔ bonsam jemu because omo de obone na omo ye omo dwini nipa ho chen ye. And every life matters to them. Every single life matters to them. It doesn't happen here. And it cuts across because Oma bridging the gap. They've done so much to bridge the gap between the poor and the rich. To the extent, say, ideas you can even talk America and I say in any part of the world. Here is way to matter. Because I credit. Ube to mako to Rolls Royce. Abe on one say you can to Rolls Royce. Yes, wait to mako to be near piano kakra. Once I have the good credit, by intis how because bibini adwene no da bia no e was so obi da form no titia so now we are say you so religion asa dia kire wo say enye hwe say mitia wo so nyame na ehira mi na ebi maduru sa atebia na wo say mitia wo so wo fonti da ho na mitia wo so na sa aka say thank you
but if it was
yankupon ku abibifo nyina no nyame pe okay, also can.
But you know what? Imagine a kolana omo muwi no. Nipa ba ko mamu we ba.
Kobeka
ube hu hell obe raise wa.
Wouldn't she have come out to blame and ask
ube hu hell obe raise e wo krom ha say.
Ekwano yi na am funny way hunti.
Dabi. And not funny enough, these people too are the ones that travels a lot. Your ministers, they know the ones that travel. They go out and see all these things, all these measures. Who would say now? Who go vacation? I know what for plane now. Kono. Ehone ya nyeni ye. Am for security measures. Ne am my wa anye fema. Wa anye kamanka. Obe sorry. Obi ba yare wa ha. Obe kukuru na kwa bridge.
Yeah.
Because they have that.
You doctors ne kura ni wa ha. Any school system ne wa ha ne say training.
Say na wo waya wo de wa ha. Wo obi aya ne de wo ho no ma wo kukuru wo de e de akọ. Omo ko hwe we nyina na omo ba. Na chese ha de ya boy abro say sram. Because at the end of the day no, e to de adin a ono ne mba pabam.
Owia obesa me de me si Yesu de na ne ala de na o sa de bata ho no. They use religion.
Akada kura nyankopon ba hwe obi asum say wine.
You know technically utiom na deep it down. They make nyame look small. Because wabo wama onyansa no.
They biem.
Ono angasa so na onya oden biem.
Then biem.
And now we blame I'll say this lady needs to come again. Either come again with a different statement.
Apologize.
I'm coming there and I say, apologize. And I say she should keep mute. I say, no one can who has beam. We are tired, yeah.
Young fancy, why? Now, me can be an army TV. I had some American comment section. You be atom. I mean, what do you have to say about this? Just keep it real because the street is always Watch it.
You don't know these streets like we do.
We show.